But tape-wise, and this was a fun game to watch. This was not fun. All right, here we go. So Quay Walker's back in, and I know Quay got to, it's so funny what happens, man. You go from thinking like, oh, maybe they're going to split snaps because other people are playing better. And I'm pretty sure you played every snap with that. So, and I'll stand by my statement, and it's on, Bruce on tape. Great call here. So they bring the wide receiver in motion. You got the shift over. Kenny Clark's trying to keep the B gap. Quay overruns this thing, or Eric Wilson underruns, but the receiver doesn't even have to go to the second level because he's so adamant about getting there. Wilson is not in a good spot to make that play because he's out there staring at the tight end who blocks out. This is one of those plays where if this is Isaiah McDuffie, this is a tackle in the backfield. Okay, so they're just doing a fold technique. So the fold technique is Penei Sewell's going to hit. Actually, he just watched the hand swipe by Penei Sewell. He just drops Lucas Van Ness right here with his hands, and then they fold around Laporta in college. I kind of college. I said he had the best technique of any time in the draft. He did his job, especially on Quay this weekend. But you see this, and right now, you see that guy back. Go, man. Go. Just go. Got to win that one. So anytime you have that big of a kind of moving around, sometimes it screws up the pass rush as far as line shifting. But you get a corner versus a tight end here. Laporta's a great player, and this is Stokes. So you're thinking to yourself, like, I should feel pretty good about this matchup just from a coverage standpoint. But you can't beat a really well-thrown football. Stokes has good coverage here. You can't beat a really well-thrown football. Thrown with a great anticipation there on before the break, excuse me. Okay. This is how this game works. You see that everybody, I think it was watching tape, can see the Cardinals is going to try to play over the side of the center. That means Cooper's going down to the A gap. Someone's got to play over the top here, boys. Okay? Someone's got to play over the top. Someone's got to play over the top, boys. Yeah. Great job here. I think this is Brooks by defeating the double. So these two guys are making a living on the backside of double team and getting guys off that off the spot, off the line of scrimmage, creating huge space and separation. Carl Brooks does a great job of just turning the double into a single and then stopping at the line of scrimmage so guys can get in. That was a phenomenal job. This move's not really even fair. I mean, it's really not a fair move. So you got the motion, then he's got like the stutter with the out. It's kind of a BS. He turns around, then he does a whirl, and then they throw a back shoulder. And it's like you had me until back shoulder because I thought it was a really stupid route until I saw where he caught it. Oh, man, it's impossible. Tough. It's not even fair. Great ball placement. They kiss the ball in the rain, too. It's nuts. Crazy. I wonder what they're using for, like, tack, man. This is sneaky. So I don't know if McDuffie's triggering because he's supposed to trigger or he's trying to catch up with Gibbs before Gibbs, trying to make Gibbs block him so that they can't get him out in the route. But whatever they're doing, the Lions know about it. And so Gibbs fakes, goes out, catches in the flat, and it's like, okay, he caught the ball at the, 5 to 6? And Quay's fast, right? But he still gets the ball past the 20. And that dude is a speedster. Great play call. Yeah, so I had to check the roster on old 5-3 Mosby. Aaron Mosby, cousin of Ted. Didn't know who he was. So obviously Penei Sewell gets tripped up here. Let's not make it anything more than it is. It happens to everybody. But hey, man, kid comes in, gets the sack. It's a good deal. Appreciation post-loading here for my man Isaiah McDuffie. Okay, so his eyes are at the tight end who he knows. You look at this tight end, you look at that tight end, you know that one of them is going to come across, the other one's not. Isaiah McDuffie sees it. Here's the call. And watch the play speed here. That's awesome, man. Now, I know he doesn't make the tackle right there, but talk about stopping a guy in the backfield and then rallying on the tackle, man. That was a fantastic play. Now, this is, again, not fair. What I mean by that is Penei Sewell at 350 pounds, or whatever the hell he weighs, should not be able to do this. He blocks two dudes, and the second one is out on the slot. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? That should be illegal. It's highway robbery. Illegal under center. We'll watch this from the end zone. Boys, you got one job here. So backside, you're the 4-eye-3 technique, whatever you want to call it, okay? Backside, your B gap. Now they're going to walk Eric Wilson down, which means he's supposed to spike. He's laid off the ball. He's so laid off the ball that the left tackle actually runs by him. Closes the door, 9 minutes. Here's the other thing. On the second level, we've just been super physical lately, right? You know, got to get back to it. This is a really good offensive line. Really good. This is what I'm talking about. This is your gap. This gap, I put a lot of arrows there because I want everybody to know that that's his gap. And if your gap is trying to be compromised by a tight end, like, you got to win this. This is a battle you got to win. Eric Stokes is on the outside. It's okay. Just stick your nose in there and get that gap. What can't happen is they get that backside B. Look at the hole, man. I mean, you got to make the cut. You got to make him do something. That's tough. Look at this. Lucas Van Ness stance, bro. I didn't notice that. Man, where do you think he's going to do? Jesus. All right, here we go. Kenny Clark almost makes a play. So this is, I think it was like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, late in the game. They kind of needed a stop right here. And Kenny does such a good job, man. It's such a great effort. Sheds a block, gets on the play side of Penei Sewell. And unfortunately, we get double teamed here. And I think that's Sean. We get double teamed, and then we just can't quite make this play right here. But man, Kenny put a great effort in. That was fantastic. The problem is the very next play. Like, this isn't right, boys. So we got a stunt out by our left, the right defensive tackle, and then the linebacker over the top hits A gap. Now on the other side, either the linebacker or the defensive tackle is incorrect here. Not both players can be going to the A gap. They're both trying to get across, and because there's nobody back there, first down makes the play. And that ended up being the nail in the coffin.